And we're off. I think Henley Pie with the Marble League. Totally not a ripoff of the Marblelympics. Hold on. What is the Marble League? It sounds a lot like the Marbelympics, but the Marble League isn't something made by a random Marbelympics fanboy who just want to make a marble race of their own. Although that does exist. It's not a marble race in Algodoo, but it looks awfully similar to the more established marble sport. Although that also does exist. It's not even a less cool name because the Olympics didn't want to share with Jelle in this game. Seriously, that actually happened. Even if you know what the Marble League is, it can be confusing why I got to this. If you want Marble Race, Algodoo, and or Algodoo Marble Race content, and if you want to be there when new videos come out, subscribe and click the bell. If you aren't following the Marbelympics or following Jelle marble runs in general, it's kind of odd if you don't. Then this Marble League might sound like a new series. However, it's not, and it's just a name change from Jelle marble runs' popular series called the Marbelympics. However, the reasoning for why the name change and how ESPN, the sports provider everyone knows about, partner with them is a much better and more interesting story. In order to understand the story, we need to first explain what the Marbelympics are. Now, I thought I could go and search that up, but turns out being lazy didn't work. I mean, this page didn't help. So I have to actually explain this time. The Marbelympics are like the marble races on Algodoo, but instead of Algodoo, they run it using this very accurate physics program called Life. The models will by this very amazing physical effects engine called Life. Finally, the community around it was made by Jelle's Marble Runs. Now, you probably have a few questions about this Marbelympics. Where do I sign up? How does this get way more views than the regular marble races? How does this relate to ESPN? Why is ESPN so desperate that they contact Jelle Marble Runs to try to make marble racing a sport? We'll be answering 3 of those questions, and let's get started with the first question of why Marbelympics are so popular. The reason why the Marbelympics have gotten way more views than Algodoo marble races is a controversial subject that I won't get to right now. Considering that Algodoo marble races have existed all the way back in 2008, and the Marbelympics only started in 2016, with some other marble races like it going even further than that, you would think that Algodoo marble races would be more popular. This is backed up by Google Trends data, which shows that the Marbelympics are more searched overall, although Algodoo marble races tend to have a lot of different names, so this figure isn't reliable. The lack of real-life marble races can be attributed to cost. A major barrier to entry is the equipment needed to start. A basic real-life marble race can range from anywhere to $10 to $100 based on marbles and equipment. And at the quality of the Marbelympics, it'll be in the thousands of dollars. This means that only large players can get into the market, or people who have money to burn, as the risk involved is too great for many WoWs to be worthwhile as a business. This does mean that they're higher quality, which can attract more people. Algodoo marble races, on the other hand, are free. Just download the program and start making marble races. They tend to be lower quality as a result. Both types of marble races have their advantages and disadvantages, but real-life marble races tend to have a few big players, while Algodoo marble races tend to have a lot of smaller players. This will be important later on. Remember at the beginning when I said ESPN was partnering with the Marbelympics? Well, it may not be as glamorous as it may look. Although it may look like ESPN is putting them alongside football, baseball, and basketball, in reality, this is not the case. The Marbelympics were on ESPN, but not in the way you think. It was on ESPN 8, also known as the Ocho, which a lot of you probably don't know. ESPN 8 is a platform created by ESPN that takes a bunch of weird sports and put them onto it. You know it's official when it has Reddit. With that, how does this relate to the Marbelympics and Jelle's marble runs changing into the Marble League? Well, did you realize that the Marbelympics is a portmanteau of marble and Olympics? Well, this is where the IOC comes in, also known as the International Olympics Committee. This organization isn't really keen on people using the word Olympics or any form of it. Yeah, I know, it's kind of ridiculous. It's actually happened to a similar competition called the Olympics. According to a Reddit post, the US Olympics Committee, which it turns out have exclusive rights to anything vaguely related to the word Olympics. During that time, they nearly had 2 million members, and the event was a big deal. They changed the name to the Ravelic Games in order to prevent themselves from being sued. This first came to a head when ESPN, the people who were running ESPN 8 and partner Jelle, censored out any occurrence of the word Marbelympics on their broadcast. For some reason, I can't find a video on the ESPN broadcast on the internet, so here's the best censoring job I can do. Jelle Marble Runs then published a community post about this issue and one other subreddit. Thankfully, the IOC hasn't noticed at the time of writing. It's not a different marble race or a series. The Marble League's a new name to the Marbelympics. after a partnership with ESPN and some action from them. Remember the Olympics? The Olympic Committee issued 2 apologies to prevent bad publicity. It's not a separate series or a model race by a separate channel. It's a Marblelympics with all the fans of model racing for the championship, but with not a trademark infringing name. Check out my other videos about model races like this by Algodoo and subscribe for more model race videos like this.